I bring a different type of video that I've never done before to talk about my top 10 favorite McFarlane toys I've gotten in 2024. I started collecting in 2021 when Zack Snyder's Justice League came out. And this year, with all the Batman stuff, it's safe to say, I really went overboard this year. There has been a lot of McFarlane toys in the year of 2024. Some amazing ones that I was not able to get, but that definitely would have been on the list if they were. For honorable mentions, even though it's technically 2023, I got the Batman and Robin wave. That would be Lucius Fox, a wonderful platinum of Morgan Freeman here. And then even though it doesn't look like Affleck, I do love the colors of the Flash Batman Platinum. Starting at number 10 would be the Ben Affleck Batman from BVS. This arrived early in the year in March, and I love this. You know, it's not 100% like Affleck, but it's definitely better than the Flash figure. I love seeing the Dark Knight Returns suit brought to reality, grounded in this live-action incarnation. While it's not the best Batfleck figure, it's definitely one of the best. At number 9 would be the Nightmare Batman from BVS. McFarlane Toys really knocked it out of the park this year with the Batman Forever and BVS waves. He's even better once you have weapons and you have the Armored Gold Label limited editions. Overall, I love this. I love how his goggles can come on and off. Just an awesome figure, very reminiscent of their Dune figures, but definitely one of my favorite Batmans in a post-apocalyptic world. Next up would be Henry Cavill's Superman and Doomsday. Doomsday is wonderful. I love this design. Not like the comic, but still pretty close to the film. Nice texture and coloring here. For a 12-inch figure, it's nice. But let's face it, the real highlight is Henry Cavill as Superman. I missed out on the wave in 2021 when I started collecting, but this is nice having a wired cape, and he goes well next to Christopher Reeve's Superman. I would have liked for a brand new mold, or maybe Man of Steel, but one can hope for the future. For those who missed out, this figure is well worth it in 2024. After that would be the BVS Wonder Woman. I absolutely love this figure, one of my favorites, a lot better than the Wonder Woman 84 figure. And you can tell how far McFarlane Toys has come. Sometimes they cut corners on their sculpts, but this one, third time's a charm with this Wonder Woman. Love the sword shield lasso here. Overall, this is a wonderful toy. After that, at number 6 is the Hong Kong Platinum of Christian Bale's Batman from The Dark Knight. I love this, one of my favorites. Unfortunately, there was a lot of scalpers that got this, and Target had a horrible distribution system in my area where the employees kept their stuff, so I didn't get to find this in the wild. I had to go to eBay, and luckily I won a pretty good bidding. I love the wired cape. I love how you can put it on a flight stand. I had it on a regular stand. But as a fan of the Dark Knight trilogy and as a collector of the movie masters back in the day, it's nice to have this wired version. I missed out on the first wave. I kind of regret not getting it now that they're doing all the movies, but overall, as far as Belle, I'm glad to have this outside of the movie pack. After that, at number 5 is Robin. I am a 90s kid, so I'm nostalgic when it comes to Batman Forever, and it's nice having Chris O'Donnell's Robin with the wired cape. Looks so well done. You know, he could be more metallic, but overall, for McFarlane Toys for DC Multiverse, I am happy. And really, the whole wave is just fantastic with Alfred, with the Batmobile, with Val Kilmer's Batman. Kind of a nod to Kenner here. If it was like the movie pack, I definitely would have had this in the top 10. But you also had a really good job done on the villains, especially Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey as Riddler and Two-Face. I love this. And then when you got them all, it built into a giant bat, so that was pretty cool. After that, at number 4 is Anne Hathaway's Catwoman from Dark Knight Rises. Again, this was a platinum, and I could not find it in the wild. This one had to pay just a little bit more on eBay than the Batman, but I'm glad to have it. I just really wanted the figure, and I was tired of not being able to find it. It's ridiculous, because this is one of the best figures from McFarlane Toys. As far as female figures, outside of Huntress, I think this is probably the best one with Poison Ivy, Uma Thurman, and I love this. I hope they do Michelle Pfeiffer in the near future, but Anne Hathaway is one of my own personal favorite live-action Catwoman, so it's cool to have her and Belle be together like Zoe Kravitz and Robert Pattinson from the Batman line. After that, at number 3 is Adam West, and this one I actually did get lucky and found him in the wild with Lucius Fox and Batfleck Platinum at Walmart. I found him early, and this, as a fan, I love this, that I didn't have to get the 6-inch. You know, he was missing from the movie line because he was with 20th Century Fox, not Warner Brothers. But it's nice to have the movie line Batman complete with Adam West, and yeah. Cape may be a little too long, but as a fan, I love this. I had to get some acetone and get some paint off of him. He had paint on his cowl when I first got him, but he's cleaned up now. And this is just one of my favorite Batman figures. Like, seriously, if it wasn't for BVS, he would be, like, much higher on the list, I have to say. I love this classic Adam West figure. Next up is a more recent one that arrived early. I wasn't expecting this till 2025, so this might be on some of your 2025 lists. It's Christopher Reeve's Superman. Another classic figure. You know, he doesn't have very many toys, so it's nice to have him join Henry Cavill. Again, like I said on the unboxing of this, I hope they do the other Superman in a live-action set, but this is just one of my favorite McFarlanes. This is a superb figure. Lastly, at number 1, my favorite figure this year is the Armored Batman. As a Batman fan, this is a work of art. It's one of my favorite suits, seeing how they adapted this from Dark Knight Returns into live action. The wired cape here, he has accessories. I just added him from the other pack. But even the damaged one is a similar figure. Looks nice. There's a platinum going around that's darker that has a kryptonite spear. Probably my favorite McFarlane of 2024. We'll see how much I collect in the future. I went a little overboard this year, I have to say. I usually don't collect much. This is probably the most I've collected since 2021. Last year, it was only like Supergirl, Batman from Flash, and then Blue Beetle. That was about it. So I went a little bat crazy this year. Anyway, let me know your favorite McFarlane toys you got this year in 2024 down in the comments below.